All right, happy Thursday. Happy October 22nd. I'm so excited. Tonight is going to be a little bit different than a normal team huddle. We're going to, I'd really honestly just have one announcement. We have 59 codes left on the team, and we need to get those used by the end of the month. So whether they're your codes or whether they're my codes or your uplines or your sidelines, we need to be having as many PDT conversations as we can possibly have right now, because I want no code left behind. And that means if you are new and haven't purchased a conference ticket and didn't get those promo codes, this is your chance, you guys. When corporate said that they are not going to be doing any distributor promotions for the rest of the year, other than these promo codes, they mean it. So we need to take advantage of them while we have them and not let them expire. So that's really my only thing. I'm proud of us that we're down to 59 codes. We've brought in a bunch of new teammates, and I'm so excited for that. But that's really my only message as we run into this week. We're doing a great job getting HAPs up. I feel like the newbie chat is on fire. I am loving how we're doing everything. So I'm super proud of this team and the progress that we're making right now. But I really want us to focus on distributors and growing our team and just getting stronger together. So tonight we are going to focus on, we're going to jump right into it. A tool that I got earlier this year, January, downloaded it, got really familiar. Maybe it was December, I don't remember, but it's called WordBoard. And for the longest time, there was not an Android friendly alternative. And Bliss, we just stumbled onto Bliss, and now we have one. So we wanted to go and talk about that on this team huddle. Madison is going to help me host tonight. I use WordBoard. I've had mine set up, like I said, almost a full year now, and Madison just downloaded Bliss and has been using it for several weeks now, and it is a game changer, you guys. You know what we do every single day is very repeatable. It's very simple in nature, but it's a lot easier if you're organized and have your scripts all in one place and not having to check the chats to find that one script or go copy paste from your notes. So this is going to alleviate a lot of that. What Bliss and WordBoard are, they're essentially the same thing. They are a text replacement keyboard that you can add to your existing keyboard. And it's buttons, you guys. Like you push a button to populate a whole entire cleanse script or whatever, so you're not retyping it every single time or digging it from notes, like I said. So I'm going to share my screen really quick and kind of give you the lay of the land of WordBoard, and then Madison is going to share her cell phone screen and give you the lay of the land of Bliss. And hopefully drop a 1 in the chat if you've got your app downloaded and are ready to go. Hopefully you do. I will say that Bliss is both for iPhone and Android users, and it is free. WordBoard is iPhone only, and you do need the upgraded version because it only allows like 7 pre-saved ones for the free version. I think it's $20. I can't remember, but it's worth every penny. So as long as you've got that, you will be good to go. Let me share my screen real quick so that I can show y'all what exactly WordBoard looks like. Give me just a sec. It takes a second to populate. Okay, so you're going to download the app. This is what it looks like right here. It's a W above a keyboard. If you have that, you're just going to open it up. So when you open up the app, it's really simply organized. I have lots of folders. We're not going to do all of the different folders tonight. We're going to focus on the ones that we use every single day. And then it's really cool because you can expand and add different buttons for your conversations. So on mine, I have PDT, PLC, all my HAPs, different products, the follow-ups that I use, close it, like when I'm closing a deal with a customer or a distributor, samples when I'm selling samples, different packs that I use, fears and objections when I'm talking to distributors, lots of different folders. Okay, so what we're going to do is, and we're going to show you how to do it, we're going to set up your different folders. I think we said we were going to do 6 different folders tonight. So the PDT, if you open that up, it has, these are your different keys. So all a key is a button that you're going to push when you're in your text message or your Facebook Messenger or Instagram DMs. And I have mine alphabetically. Anytime I have a conversation with a potential distributor, I always follow the same script and I tailor it to them. But I'm going to thank them. This is my initial reach out message. So if somebody comments on a PDT app or a PDT post that I make, this is the message that they're going to get, and I'm going to tweak it for them. Okay, so this is what it is, and I have a number 1 because I know that's the first message that I'm going to send. Then they say, and I always end with a question. So is this something that you would be open-minded to trying? Okay, they say yes. So then I'm going to send them this. Okay, first, the company is about XYZ, right? So I'm not going to go through all of these, but tell them about the company. And I ask them, are you familiar with them? Whether they say yes or no, it doesn't really matter, but it gives you a little bit of a feel for them. Then you're going to say, okay, this is how we work our business. Okay, that sounds good. This is how we make money. Any questions on that? Okay. This is how much it costs to sign up. Okay, any questions on that? And then they say, nope, I'm ready. Okay, I can get your account set up super easy. My cell phone is XYZ. I always take it to a cell phone conversation when I'm closing a deal. So that's just a little bit. Some other buttons I have in here is like if I get an opportunity text, if somebody messages me like a keyword from an opportunity post, or if I want to get to know the person a little bit better, tell me about you, or whatever. Or here's I have a, what is mine called? Mine's a link tree. There's Milkshake or whatever. You can create your influencer application, and that's the link to mine. Like if I want, so that I have that saved. If you don't have that done or don't know what that is, we can talk about that later. But those are the different buttons in my PDT. So if I'm having a conversation with a potential distributor, I have everything right there in one foul swoop. So I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to show you what this looks like. I'm going to send it to myself. Also, I like to send funny things to myself instead of sharing them to my wall. If you need to get that, then I can send it to you later. So the little globe at the bottom down here, this is how you switch between your different keyboards. So you're going to push that button and you can hold it down and then go to WordBoard. Okay, so PDT is my first folder, so I would click that. PDT 1, I just push the button and it populates that whole script. PDT 2, there it is. That's the next thing that I send. How I work this, whatever. How we make money. What the cost is. You see how easy that is, you guys? It is so, so simple. So that is a little bit about it. And like I said, WordBoard, it's just different folders. I've got products in here. I've got all my host to post in here. Lots of different things, right? So that is WordBoard in a nutshell. I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm going to let Madison share so that she can show you what it looks like if you are going to be using the Bliss application.
You've got to like do the permissions again because it won't let me share.
Sorry, I don't know why. It should be good now. I don't know why it defaults to that. I need to change it. Sorry about that.
Okay, so mine's set up like a little bit different because for Bliss, you can have folders in a folder. So like I have everything for HAPs, and then I've got individual folders for the cleanse HAP and everything I would need for that. So I've got the cleanse, the actual HAP that I would send them. I've got 3 pictures that I choose from that they can post. And I'll just send one of those. And how it does, it just like you copy and paste it. Basically, you click on it, click paste, and then you send it. And then the reach out message for anybody who comments on that, that's the cleanse TFX message that I'm going to send them. And then I have a result picture in there as well. And then I have the same for TFX, but I have 3 different HAPs for that. And then the reach out message and a result photo. I have the same for hair, skin, and nails. The giveaway, I've got 2 giveaway HAPs in there, 2 pictures I can add. Heart HAP with the heart HAP response. PDT, I've got 2 different PDT HAPs. My influencer application, the link to that, so I can drop it in the comments. And then in the HAP folder, I have Ask HAP, where that's like what I send them whenever they message me. So I'll say like, thanks so much for your comment on my post about the cash giveaway, blah, blah, blah. Will you make a post for me, basically? And then they say yes, and I send them the post this message. It just says, you're the best. Please just copy paste, tag me in this post. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. And then I'll send that, and then I'll pick one of the HAPs, send that to them. Once they let me know that they posted it, I send thanks for posting. And that just says like, thanks for posting. Do you want to post again? I also have spots to be customer or distributor, all that. And then did you? That's like my follow-up. So I use that every single day. And it just says, hey, did you get a chance to post that status to confirm your entry into the giveaway, or would now be a better time? And then confirm entry, that's what I use. It just says, hey, please send me a friend request and message me. That's what I use in the comments. I got this new one that I added today. It's blew up. So like if somebody's hat blows up, I'm going to send that to them, kind of just telling them, don't turn your just turn the notifications off. Don't delete the post, basically. And
Love
then I've
that.
I got it from Jen in the other chat. And then I've got common messages, and it's just like the no but message, the mortified message, the loyal customer price, what I send for birthdays, the list of all products, like the overwhelm message, and then like a quick favor to ask them to HAP, like if it's like a cold message. And then I've got all product info, and I've got like, so, it's kind of like I did for the HAPs. I've got separate folders to split it up. So like I've got tighten and tone, skincare, hair and lash growth, nutrition, lose weight, and then just like other things that didn't really have a category. And then I've got for let's get it ordered. That's what I send whenever somebody's ready to get their order in. And then PDT, pretty much like what Jamie had. It's just all the messages in order. So I just have all that. And it looks like, so it just looks like this, pretty much just like Jamie's, but you just click on it and it'll do that. And it copies the post, like the photo, and then you just paste it and it's there. So it's super easy to do.
Love that. Okay, so you see how they're very similar in nature, same but different, right? So either way, you're going to create different folders, and then you're going to create either the different buttons that you're going to use within the app. So what we thought we would do is just go in and create different folders together. And let's see, something that I think we should start with, since we should be having a lot of PDT conversations, is the PDT folder. So if everybody wants to open up their app, I will share mine so that you can just see. Give me just a second. Okay, so if you're in WordBoard, you're just going to click the plus button at the very top and then click folder. Okay. Name your folder. So I'm going to call it PDT2, right? Or you can call it PDT or whatever. Okay. So then that's your folder. You're going to click the plus button again and click custom button. So I'm going to call this PDT IRO, which means initial reach out. People are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to go to my WordBoard and I'm going to use that. Okay. So I've got this populated in there. So that's my message. And let me Oh, I didn't even think about how I was going to get it into the chat on. You're muted, Madison.
I'm about to join on my phone because I just thought of that.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably good. And then you just click save. Okay. So then I'm going to go out and I'm going to just show y'all. So I'm going to scroll to the bottom because it's the last folder that I created. If I go to my PDT folder, then that's the initial reach out message, right? So that's how you create the different buttons. I don't really think that does that make sense to everybody? Does anybody, yes? Keep shaking your head. I'm going to scroll and make sure that everybody that's using WordBoard, you good? Okay. I don't know who has WordBoard and who has Bliss, but okay. So what I'm going to unshare and I'm going to join from my phone too, so that we can, yes, Perla, you do have to pay for it. You can have the free version and it gives you 7 like buttons for free, but to do the different folders with like a bunch of different messages in there, a bunch of buttons, then you have to pay for it. And I think it's 20 or 15, something like that.
But isn't that Bliss one free?
Bliss is free. If you want to use the one Madison showed, that one is completely free. And something that I love about that one that WordBoard does not do is, or at least I don't think that it does, is the photos. Custom button. Oh, I don't know what that is. Huh. Okay. I don't know what that is. I was hoping maybe I was just wrong. And there was an option to do pictures, but I love that you can upload the photos in there too, like Madison has before and after pictures and all of that fun stuff in there. Or like the cleanse, we always send like the pretty cleanse picture. So I like that she has that. So let me see. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to join from my phone also so that we can, I'm going to mute myself real quick. Has everybody got their buttons created, their first button done? You can, if you need to.
If you don't want it to like connect to, just don't connect to your audio on your phone.
That's what I just did.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I did on mine.
Okay, so I'm just gonna dump my PDT script. If you want to save it, you can. That way we can just do it that way. So so as we go, I want you to just copy and paste and then name them whatever you want on there. You can, I named mine in order. Do you want me to send y'all what I called them? Or do you just want to make up your own names? Like PDT1, PDT2, PDT3.
I named mine the same thing. PDT1, PDT2.
Yeah. I just
I was
did
gonna
like,
say just like whatever you name them, and then I kind of like how you say it's like PDD post 1, and then the about, the how, the money, the cost, closing.
yeah.
I think that's good. So
Yeah.
that way, like people know exactly, like, oh, okay, I need to close. Here's this message.
Exactly. Yeah. So let me get back in my chat. Do y'all want me to just dump them all in there real quick? Yeah. Okay. Will somebody
Do it.
Okay. If somebody will drop a dot after each thing that thank you. I'm gonna do, hold on, don't drop it yet. PDT.
Do you want us to also drop this in the either the newbie chat or in the big team chat as well?
No, that's okay, because I'm gonna save the chat and post it when I share the link to this. All right, if somebody can drop the next thing, like dots, thank you. So that's like how we work the business. Next. That's how we make money. And then let me see. And then something that I can just drop that to you. And that's just that is getting their info. And then let me see. And then I use this one also. Whoops. I just called that about you. Okay. So does everybody have those saved so far? Yes, no? How's the button making going? Slow down a little bit. You got it.
The button making is good. It's just a matter of like me sitting down and doing it. Guys, I've had this app for like a month and I haven't had a chance to like actually make stuff. So I really do appreciate, because guess what? Even your leaders, they get crazy busy with life and sometimes they need tutorials too.
Yeah.
No one is perfect.
Perfect.
So whenever you're saving this chat and then you're converting this into the recording,
Mhm.
can we go in there and see the chat at that point?
It'll be like a Word doc. And so I'll share it on the team page. Make sense?
Yeah.
It saves it as
way-
a separate thing.
Okay. That way I'm just saying if like we miss something, we can go back in at that point, copy and paste from there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it may be easier. Me and Madison were talking last night. It may be easier for us to just in the comment section, like just
that's
thread. Yeah.
right. That's what I
So
was.
hopefully it'll
guess-
come through in the chat right for you guys. And so we don't have to do it one at a time. But if it doesn't, then we'll absolutely do that. That way you've
Okay.
got it all. Okay.
Okay. Because
I'm
I'm trying to
do
set,
what?
because I have all this stuff on WordBoard, but I like the Bliss better. So I'm trying to set that up right now,
Oh, okay.
doing
Cool.
this.
I
So
know when Madison
in
was
case-
showing, I was like, oh, I like that one better.
yeah, and
Honestly,
I'm just
gonna
saying in
do,
case I miss it, and that way I know I'm like, can go back, or any things that y'all have better than mine. I'm going to replace them on my Bliss.
yeah, absolutely. What I'm gonna do, just because I've got my word board like perfection for me and it's second nature, I'm gonna do a Bliss board with just before and afters and like pictures and stuff like that. So I'm not searching. So I'll have a keyboard that's pictures and a keyboard that's my text. And that's just
Ooh, that's a good idea.
my personal preference, just because I already have, like, for me to go in and reset up would be a time
And I'm
sucker.
constantly searching for pictures that I know I have.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay, so the second folder, I know y'all probably don't have those all done yet. That's okay. Does everybody at least have like 2 or 3 buttons created
Is
on their
Madison
phone?
over Bliss? Because I
Do
don't
what?
go. Is Madison going to go over Bliss? Because I don't know how to start that.
Yes, of course.
You just click on add folder.
Okay, so not, what's the My Messages? Something totally different?
It's just kind of
Okay,
like,
delete all that. Just delete everything that it puts in there automatically.
Okay.
Because I didn't do it for like a week because I was confused.
Madison is basically like, turn off your computer and turn it on again.
We're gonna start from scratch.
We're going to start from scratch.
For some reason, I can't see any of the messages y'all put previously. So
Oh,
I'm probably gonna have to get it from the video.
Carla, I'll message it to you.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
literally it's a touch of a button, you guys. That's what like I want new distributors to watch this, or you guys that are, it's awesome if you're a mentor and you're needing to just be able to regurgitate things really quickly. It's also awesome if you're starting out, because you have what we're going to do the HAP one next. And that way you have like the 6 HAPs that we use in the new distributor chat. You will have all of those HAPs, and then you will also have all of the initial reach out messages, so that if anybody comments on those, you know exactly what to send them. Does that make sense? Okay.
I love y'all so much for doing this. This makes like my little Virgo heart happy.
You got it, girlfriend.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
I'm
God, Carmen,
slow,
are you
so
a Virgo?
I'm
I
slow, so
am.
what do you press after add folder? Like, I don't know what to do.
Do you want to, Madison, you want to share screen again?
Yeah, hey, don't you have to be off at 9?
That's okay. This is more important. Yes, I
Okay.
do.
And Madison, maybe you can just explain it to me later so we're not taking up Bliss time when everybody's doing WordBoard.
No,
Yeah,
I think
okay,
I
if
think
you
that
wanna
we've got
finish-
a healthy mix of both. It's totally
Okay.
fine. That's why we wanted both of us to do it. We've got a ton of Android users, so I would love for her to show.
Well, if you want to just finish WordBoard and then you can go to that Zoom.
I mean, I already showed my screen, so I was just gonna set up HAP folder next.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Okay, let me
Jamie,
share.
do you want to send one of your leaders what you put in your HAP folders, and then we can put it in the chat so you can go to your next Zoom?
I think that Madison has everything.
Okay. Whatever makes it easier for everybody.
Yeah. No big deal. I can be a few minutes late. It's not a big deal.
It's trying to load. I don't know.
So Madison,
Kristen, you're muted. Now you're unmuted.
am I unmuted now? So when you're done with the PDT, do you say done and then add a new folder?
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what it's doing. It's doing that thing that I was telling you about where it just stops.
Mine did that last night. Give it a hot second.
Are you getting the spinny wheel of death?
Basically, yeah.
Sometimes
wow.
mine takes forever to load too. Do you want to try and talk us through creating a folder?
Yeah. Okay. So
Like
you're
while
going
it
to go.
thinks?
Yeah. So you're going to go into content editor and you literally just hit like, are we doing HAPs next?
How
Mhm.
about Jamie share her screen if it works, and then you tell Jamie what to do.
Let me see. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I don't know. Okay, yeah, just share yours. That's fine.
Okay. Hold on.
That way hers looks like ours.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
then we can do what you're telling us to do.
Yes. All right. I'm here. So I'm going to click add folder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
going to
then
click.
you can just label it HAPs.
Okay.
So then add another folder.
Okay.
And then I have cleanse.
Okay.
And then you're going to add the cleanse HAP.
So I'm gonna
just
do it as
add
text.
text.
Okay. Is it sad that I'm using my WordBoard? My WordBoard. Cleanse Hap 1 as the title, right?
I just put that in there.
Okay.
And then I've got 3 pictures. I don't think I can drop them in the chat.
It's okay. I'm gonna add, actually I'm gonna scroll for a second. Pardon my before and after pictures. 75 hard.
I'm already lost. Sorry.
You're lost?
Sorry. Okay, so I got confused when I said add folder, and then when I'm on here, add folder.
Okay,
Then what do
so
I do?
so the bold black at the top, just touch it.
Oh, that's the problem. I wasn't touching that. I was adding another folder and another folder and another folder.
I
Do the
was
same
doing
thing.
the same thing.
Do the
It's a
same
good
thing.
thing you're
I
cute,
did the
Elena.
Thank you.
same thing.
Thank you.
I did the exact
I'm not
same thing.
psycho. Okay, I got it now. I got it.
Okay, so then I'm gonna do a add image, and then I'm gonna search. Well, if it'll, no, I don't want to do that. Add image, and then I'm gonna find. I save one like every 3 days or something like that, because I do cleanse Hap a lot. Okay, so there's one. Right? Will it show me in a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that for now. And then
Yeah,
what do
you
I
can
do?
add how many ever.
Okay, now that I have one Hap and one picture added, if that's all I want to do right there, what do I do next?
You hit the little arrow again, like on the left of cleanse, and add another folder.
Okay, and I'm gonna
And then do TFX.
Oh, TFX. TFXX. Okay, I'm gonna add text URL. I'm gonna click the title so that I can change the title. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
just
call
have
it,
mine as like TFXX Hap 1, 2, 3, because I've got like 5 in here.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense to me. And then I'm gonna go in and, okay. So I do that, and then I click add image, favorites. There's one. So like a before and
I
after
added
picture.
my image and it's not there.
I think it takes a minute, like it's just a gray box,
Yeah.
right? I think it takes a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it took mine a minute, I think.
See how mine's gray too, Elena?
Okay.
So I added that, and then I added a before and after picture. And then you just keep going, right?
So you click that arrow so it can like minimize it, and then you just make a new folder.
Correct. Okay, so if you're doing if you're doing Bliss, go ahead and do in your Haps folder, create cleanse, create TFX. We're gonna do Heart Hap. We're gonna do PDT Hap.
So are we creating new folders for each Hap?
Yep, because then I'm gonna have you go in and I'll drop the actual Haps in the chat. I want to create our folders, and then I'm gonna unshare my screen while I drop the Haps for y'all. So see how I'm just creating the different folders, clicking the bold.
Do you have pictures for a TFX cleanse? I mean, a TFX host to post? I've never done a picture with that.
No, but what Madison and I were talking about is like sometimes you go in, like as you're having a conversation, it's nice to have a before and after picture on hand as people are like, does this actually work? Or when you're going and you're bumping Haps, you can drop a before and after in the comments section. And these are the ones.
If I want to add multiple pictures, I just add them all together in that same thing. And then
you just keep hitting add image.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly. 6. Okay, so these are the folders that we want y'all to have created under HAP, whether you're in WordBoard or whether you're in Bliss. So we want cleanse, TFX, heart hap, PDT, hair, skin and nails, and giveaway. Okay. And then what I'm going to drop in the chat on Zoom is a sample of like cleanse hap, like, so you can at least have one in there. And then I'm going to drop next, I'm going to drop the initial reach out message. So if anybody comments on a cleanse host a post, or even if you make just a regular cleanse post, this is the message that they should get, or a version of that. You can obviously tweak it to make it sound like you, but this is the one that we use. And what you're going to find, these are different, same but different as the ones that we can put in the product. Like Madison had a really awesome product folder that we can build later. We're going to build that as a team over this next week, but because that takes a little bit longer. But for these, since these are the conversations that you have almost every single day, because these are the most popular haps that we use, and these are the ones that get the most attention, we have an upsell message for each of them. So like the cleanse one is a cleanse reach out message with a TFX upsell. So that's the message that we want everybody using if people are commenting on a cleanse host post or a cleanse post. So hold on just a second. I'm going to switch over to my Zoom. Okay. Oh, you drop. Okay. So Madison dropped the cleanse host a post in there. And then this is my, can y'all see right here how I have it labeled? I do a cleanse with a little up button. That's how I label mine. If yours is in, if you're in WordBoard, I like it because it's like a cleanse upsell. So when I populate that, that's the message that they're going to get. It's information about the cleanse. And then it says, most of my customers pair this with the Thermophyte X, da, 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 da. Your results will be crazy. Does this sound like what you're looking for? Okay. So it's a cleanse message with a Thermophyte host or upsell. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah.
So should we name the folder cleanse?
So if you're, are you in Bliss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you've got your first one is right here. You're going to call it cleanse hap 1, and you're going to save. You're going to save this message. Okay. So just watch my screen. So that's the message. That's your cleanse hap. Okay. And then you're going to, if you're going to save a picture, go ahead and save the picture. So that's what is in the chat that I just showed you. Then you're going to save a picture. Then you're going to click add text. And then you're going to say, I call mine cleanse with an upsell, right? So then I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to do, not in my, sorry, wrong folder. I'm going to do my cleanse with an upsell. So it populates my thing, right? Does that make sense? So you could just copy and paste it from the chat. I just used my WordBoard because it's already in my WordBoard. But so now I have in my cleanse, in my hap folder, I have a cleanse section. This is the hap that I'm going to give to somebody. This is the picture I'm going to have them post it with. If somebody comments on them, this is the message I'm going to send the commenter. Everybody on the same page? Okay. So I'm going to not build for a second. I'm just going to drop the different ones so that you can save them to your notes or create buttons as we go. So
What were the folders? Cleanse, TFX, Heart, PDT, HSN,
giveaway.
giveaway.
Yep, you should have 6. Okay, so PDT is next on my list. And the cool thing about PDT, so there's a PDT hap that you can use. I'm going to actually, if somebody will drop some dots, I'm going to give you a couple. Okay. There's two that you can save, okay? Then the cool thing about PDT HAPs is you already have the whole PDT conversation saved in your PDT folder. So that one, you don't have an initial reach out message for, you just have your whole PDT conversation saved. So if anybody comments on one of your business posts or one of your PDT HAPs, then those are the messages that you're going to use. Okay. Next is Heart HAP. So I'm going to send you two different versions. So there's one. And then somebody will drop some dots. There's another one. You can save both of those. Okay. And then let me give you the reach out message for that. And I know that y'all are flipping back and forth, so it's going to be in the chat. Don't stress if I'm going a little fast. Madison, will you drop dots? Okay, and then here's the initial reach out message for it. Okay, so the important part and the reason that the Heart HAP is so awesome is because it allows you to have more of a conversation with them. If you notice in here, we are asking them questions about their lifestyle, asking them if they are following any certain diet or have any restrictions, if they're a coffee drinker, all of that kind of stuff, so that as we make recommendations, because we have 15 or so weight loss products, that we're not just throwing them keto coffee because it's our favorite, or skinny brew because it's our favorite, or whatever because it's our favorite. We're going to listen to what they have to say and make recommendations based on what they tell us, what their goals are and their current situation, right? So that one is a really good one. Is everybody getting those? We good on that? Can't see eyes because it's to the side. Everybody good? Carmen, I can see you. Are you good? Okay. Next one that I want y'all to do is TFX. So I'm gonna, did I already drop y'all a TFX one? No, maybe not. So there's a TFX HAP. Carmen, if you have one, you want to drop it? I've got like 5 different Thermofite X. So if you use a different Thermofite X one, obviously you can save mine and use it, change it to your name in there. It says Jamie needs 8 people. Obviously Carmen doesn't give a hoot who Jamie needs. Carmen needs 8 people, right? But if you use a different Thermofite X one, save yours in there. That's totally fine. Okay.
I'm going through my whole like 8 million notes to try to find them.
Yeah. See, and honestly, you guys, like, this is not like it always, this kind of stuff always stresses me out because I'm like, it's not like an income producing activity, but it is, because it's going to be such a time saver on the back end that you can just flip back and forth and you can use your buttons and instead of searching and digging and all the things. Okay. So, Carmen or Madison dropped hers. And then again, I have see this button right here, TFX with the little up thing. That's my initial reach out message. So it's just the opposite. If people are wanting the Thermofite X, I send them the information on the Thermofite X. And then I say, many are pairing this with our 2-day detox cleanse. Does this sound like what you're looking for? Okay. So your Thermofite X person just became a Thermofite X cleanse person. And I can't tell you, that's probably my most popular duo that I sell, period, point blank. And it's good BV. So, everybody good on that one? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm looking for a face to tell me yes. Can I get a head nod from somebody? Yes. Okay. Okay. Love that.
Yeah, I got on my phone so I can copy and paste from my phone.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah. I didn't even think about telling everybody to join from their phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so hair, skin, and nails. I'm gonna go back to my haps and I'm gonna do, I've got, again, like I have multiple that I use. So if you see, yes, that is what hap is it for? It's for Thermophyte X, correct, Perla. So this right here, that message, is that what you're talking about? I can see your face. Can you nod at me? Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's for Thermophyte X.
I didn't know you can see my face. I was like
Oh, yeah.
reading.
Yeah, yeah, the light bulb one is that Carmen sent. You can either send, since it's just a general weight loss, like I have some of those in here too. I don't know why that says just a Carmen, but like in here I have like this Gen WL, like that's a general weight loss one. That's kind of like what this is. For something like that, I wouldn't send them information on Thermophyte X immediately. Obviously, that's probably one of the products that I'm going to recommend. I would send them the one with the questions. Because if they say, oh, 5 months, then I'm not just going to recommend Thermophyte X as the only product. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask them some questions. Tell me about your diet. Are you a coffee drinker? Blah, blah, blah. All of that fun stuff. So this is another really good one because it's just an open conversation starter for weight loss. Okay, let me. So I've got a couple of hair, skin, and nails ones. So I'll just drop one and then Madison can drop one too. So you can change the emojis, you can change the whatever. But there's a hair, skin, and nails host to post. And then perfect. Thank you, Madison. And then here is the message, my initial reach out message. Again, you're going to see that it has an upsell with it. Okay, thanks so much for the interest on so-and-so's post. Our hair, skin, and nails is our #2 selling product, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I was trying to scroll with my mouse on my phone. Doesn't work like that. A lot of people combine this with our yummy 5-strand collagen drink, blah, blah, blah. Madison, you want to drop your reach out message for hair, skin, and nails? Because I know you sell a lot of hair, skin, and nails too.
I don't upsell though. It's
That's
literally
okay. That's
just like,
why that's why I wanted you to send it.
okay.
Perfect. Everybody getting these?
So you have this, you have the scripts in the HAP folder.
Correct. In Bliss?
Yes, in Bliss. So is that correct, Madison, how you have it? You don't have like a whole nother folder that says HSN script.
Correct.
So I do have a product folder as well that has all the products, but since this is mainly like haps, what I would send to somebody who commented on a hap, I have it with the specific hap
Okay.
as well. So it's in 2 places.
We just thought that
I'm just making
that's-
sure I'm doing that. I'm understanding that correctly because on my WordBoard, I have different buttons for haps and then I have different buttons.
yeah, so
For the
you're
product
exactly right,
information.
Elena. It is a little bit different in WordBoard. So I have a hap folder that has all of my haps in there,
Right.
not the initial reach out message. And then I have all of my product buttons or my initial reach out message in my product folder. So they're just set up differently because you can do folders in folders on Bliss and you can't do that on WordBoard.
Right. And I like that. I'm just making sure I'm understanding that and I'm
Yep.
doing that correctly without trying to add all this stuff in there that I'm not supposed to be adding.
You got it.
Yeah, and I mainly do that because like most stuff for HAPS is an upsell. So I don't want that mixed in with my other product stuff.
Yep. That's right. Okay. How's everybody doing? Good. Yeah. Okay. So last one is giveaway. And I'll just send that one. That's one that I use a whole bunch. And then like all these little money sign ones, those are different ones that I use. That one says Happy June. Obviously, I have not updated that one, but you can change it to say, oh, I did update the first part, just not the second. Okay, so we've got some options. So you can save a few different options for giveaway haps if you're asking somebody to do like a partnered up post for you. And then when people comment on that, my button is called Hap Comment Entry. You can call it whatever you want. But it just says, hey, I hope you've had an amazing week so far. Thanks for the comment on my giveaway post, Sarah's giveaway post, so-and-so's giveaway post that they did for me, whatever. You can change it, right? It's super simple to get an entry. I just need you to share a post to confirm your entry. Are you ready for it? And then they say yes. I do want to send y'all a couple of additional messages. Madison had in her folder on Bliss, I'm going to show y'all. So see how I've got in my HAP area, I've got the different, like I've got a cleanse folder, I've got a TFX folder, I've got a whatever folder, but then you can just click down here at the bottom where it says add text URL for like free floating messages. So I want you to click that and then do a button called no but. Okay. And then in here, I'm actually going to use my WordBoard. No but. So that is a button that I want you to push anytime somebody tells you no, that they're not ready for a product, that they can't join your team, that whatever, that they can't support you by being a customer or distributor. No but. So what all it says is, hold on. Let me drop it in the Zoom for y'all. All it says is, no worries, thanks so much for answering me. I truly appreciate you being honest. One quick question, because I'm pushing for a huge promotion for my family and I'm trying to get the word out. Would you so kindly copy and paste and tag me in a post that I give to you? Everyone that helps me out goes into a drawing for $1,000 cash giveaway on blah, blah, blah. Would you like an entry? The cool thing is on the days that you're like, I cannot get a yes to save my life. Every follow-up has told me no, every whatever has told me no. That's the start going for no on those days. And this is something that is super important for our new distributors too, because as they're getting into those first no's, this is a really good way for them to overcome no, because then it's like, okay, well, a no hurts because it's not a new loyal customer or distributor, but it doesn't hurt because I still get to have them hap for me, which means that more people are seeing my post, right? So no but is probably my favorite button that I use, and I use it all day, every day. Okay. Another one that I want y'all to post or to do, same type of way in here. So add text URL. I want you to have a button that's called after posted or something like that. So after somebody has done a hap for you, right? You're like, all right, cool, I'm going to get you entered. And let me drop it in the Zoom for you. So after posted, it just says, thanks so much. Again, the winner is going to be announced on the 1st. I'll share it on my page. Two things. If you want an entry, another entry, would you want to post again next week? And if you've ever considered working from social media, doing what I do, or trying our products as a customer with my discount, I just opened up customer and distributor VIP spots. So the buck does not stop when people post a hap for you. Okay. A lot of times if you give people like a cleanse hap and then you send that message, they're like, yeah, actually send me info on the cleanse, or yeah, let's, or they'll drop like their little heart color. If you give them the heart hap, they're like, oh, I'm a purple heart. You're like, cool, get that. That's actually the hap that you share, but we can talk about your weight loss goals too. And then you use that initial reach out message that has the questions in it and have a conversation with them. So the conversation doesn't end there. And then you've got somebody that can hap again for you next week, right? And then I always just switch it up. Like if I give them a product one, then I'll give them a PDT one, then I'll give them a giveaway one, and I just switch up their hap for them. So that's another one that I really like to use a whole lot. Something, I'm sure y'all have something like this, but just like Madison had, mine is called Hap Ask, and it is just, there it is. It says, hey, I hope you've had an amazing week. I'm not sure if you saw my post. So if I'm green light messaging, meaning I'm sending messages to the people that are active on Messenger, this is the message that I'm going to send to them. I'm not sure if you saw my $1,000 gift card giveaway, but I'm so excited to bless someone with it. It's super easy to get an entry. All you'd have to do is share a post for me. You want in? And then they're like, no, I didn't see the post, but yeah, I definitely love $1,000 gift cards, right? So they're gonna say yes or no or whatever. So that is another one for hap. What was your, Madison, did you have any other ones that were free floating in your hap folder?
Okay, that was funny, Jamie. Yeah, I love $1,000 gift cards.
I do. I love them.
Okay,
They're my
just a
favorite.
second.
I almost love $900 ones as much, but not quite as much.
I love any free gift cards.
Me too.
I can find something to spend it on, I can assure you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll happily take a $20 gift card, okay?
I have that one. That's like post this. So that's what I send them right before I send the hap after they
I
say
love
yes.
that. Yep, I love that. So when you ask them, hey, do you want to, so you send them this message, you're green lighting, and you say, hey, do you want in? And they say, yeah, of course. Then Madison sends a thing that says, you're the best. Please copy, paste, and tag me in the below. And that's it. I'll handle the rest. Please let me know when it's posted. Mine is actually not in anything. It's a text replacement because I haven't updated. That's mine. That's my post this message. It says, awesome, here's the post. Let me know when it's shared and I'll get you entered. Thank you so much for participating. Hope you have a great Monday. So same but different, right? Just make it sound like you, and then send them whatever post. I feel like you had one other one, Madison, that was good. Oh. Okay, so Madison just shared a thing. This is her follow-up message. Do you want to unmute, or are you okay?
Yeah, okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
So if they're like posts, like I had a heart hap earlier that had like, it's got like 75 comments already and it's still going. So I messaged the girl whenever it got to like 10 comments and I was like, hey, I'm about to start responding to these. You may want to turn your notifications off just so, you know, you don't delete, because I don't want them to delete the post if it's annoying. And normally they like will just react to it and just like it or be like, oh, thanks, good idea, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, something like that.
Exactly. Another one that Madison and I both have, I'm sure hers is a little different than mine, but mine is called Hap FU, not FU, but follow up. Okay. But it just says, hey friend, I wanted to check and make sure that I didn't miss the post. I never saw myself tagged, but definitely want to get your entry in for this week's drawing. Did you have a chance to post it, or is today better? Okay. So when I do my day one follow-ups, if they've seen it, if their little bobblehead has seen my message and didn't respond to it, like if they've seen the hap, then I follow up with them just like I would a PLC or a PDT. If they've already agreed and I've sent them a hap, I'm going to follow up with them. Go ahead,
And
Madison.
you're putting this in just the random URL section?
Yeah, on Bliss. So if this is what you're looking at, you do add text URL and then click where it says title optional. So I would do HAP follow up, and then I would paste it right in there. Okay. So now I've got a follow-up message. Yes.
Yeah, mine's pretty much the exact same as yours, so I'm not going to drop it.
Okay.
I've been sending that one to Greenlight message also.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Hey, Dee Dee. Ooh, I love that one.
I have like another one that I sent to people that said, I forgot now what I was saying. I forgot what I sent that for. I think it's whenever I just, they've already posted for me and I just tell them
Like a
things.
rehab, like hap again.
No, just like a thank you. Just a thank
Like
you.
after they posted.
In general, yeah. Like after they already said, no, I don't want a product. No, I don't need to join the business. And then they say they'll post again. And then I send them this. This is what it was. Sorry.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's after they've already said no to product, no to distributor, and then either they'll say yes, they'll post for me next week or whatever. And then I send them that.
Perfect. Okay. So we have all of our HAP folders built. We have our PDT full conversation built. You can build out your product if you want to go into your Bliss. I'm gonna minimize that. So if you want to just build the framework where you do products, then you can do skincare, weight loss. What are your different ones, Madison?
I have Tighten and Tone.
I don't know what tug 10 means.
Hair
Lord.
and then I have hair and lash growth. So that's where I put like HSN and lash serum. And then I have nutrition.
I love how you say serum.
Serum.
And then I just have free like Sleepy Tea, Energy, BFF, Hydrate, Immunity, Confianza, and Probiotic are all just like the free floating.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna type these up real quick so that you can kind of see.
Yeah, that's where mine's different. I have like my pricing with the common messages.
Oh, like in here?
Yeah, well, like no, it's just in a folder in itself that's just called common messages.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so here's the deal. You can lay them out, like Madison's is laid out different than mine. Elena's is going to be different than Perla's. Everybody's is going to be a little bit different. It's however works best for you. But we want to make sure that, like, because the HAPs that we use are so repetitive, that you at least have the first reach out message for those, and or at least the most common ones. And then potential distributor conversation, same thing. When you get to the point in your conversation, I feel like I'm done sharing for now. When you get to the point in your conversation where you are in a weight loss conversation or in a skincare conversation or whatever, after you've sent those initial reach out messages, that's when you start sending screenshots if you need help from your sponsor. Like, you can get to where they're answering those first questions, or you've sent that first bit of information and you've gotten some feedback from them. Then you can send screenshots if you have questions, if they throw you for a loop, or you can go right into the pricing, like the loyal customer pricing. And so I want, actually, because I feel like we've got several leaders on here, so I want everybody to drop their pricing message, and you can pick and choose, but I think that it's really important, and my dollars are off on here. I need to update my script, but I change them every time I talk to a customer. So if I am sending pricing to anybody, I use the same exact script. The only thing that I change on here is the products that I use, the products that I'm recommending, the retail price, and then the loyal customer price. Everything else stays the same. So, and I'm sure that's exactly how Madison's is. And then hold on, I'm going to send Brooks because she sent it to me privately on accident. So that's Brooks. So it's a little, everybody's is a little bit different, but the point is you go over the 90-day commitment, you go over the 40% discount, you go over all of those things, and you always compare the retail price to the loyal customer price so that they know, so that you create that value for the discount that they're getting by making the investment in themselves with the loyal customer program. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I would copy and save these and then figure out which one works best for you, or combine them all, tweak it, make it work for you, and then save that as one of your common buttons that you use, whether it's in your pricing folder, or whether it is saved as a text replacement, or whatever, however you save it, but have that in there so that you can literally just change the products and the pricing, and you've got that text to send to people.
Can I make a quick recommendation?
Mm-hmm.
Because this happened to me several times. I would make one for pick 2, pick 3, and BOGO, because that happens all the time. I'm trying to send pricing and then I'm like, oh, what sale is it? And then there's like, you have to change several things. So if you already have the template for BOGO, the template for pick 2, it makes it a little bit easier.
Yes, I'm fixing to send you what
because after I sent that, I realized that was for a BOGO, because I have at the bottom, you get double of each product.
So this is the one that I use for, and again, I change it for the products. So this is going to have random products on there. But, oh, I guess take out that first sentence. We were talking about something else. She was asking if there were any interferences or whatever. So if they ask questions, add that to it. But again, it's the same script. This is my pick 2, pick 3 pricing. So I give them, normally the pack of all 4 goes for whatever the retail price is, right? And for a 30-day supply, you get, or a 90-day supply, blah, 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 you're going to get it for $118 because it was 4 products, right? So 2 pick 2s. And then, which includes an extra discount of $35, because the normal loyal customer pricing was whatever 118 plus 35 is. Does that make sense to everybody? No, if it does not make sense, I can explain it further. Yes, no, maybe so. I just need head nods. Yes, okay. Jamie, thank you. I'm looking at this side of the screen and they're like, straight faced. And then I see you and Carmen like, we got it. Okay. So because if you're doing pick 2, pick 3 pricing, the loyal customer price, so say it's 2 bags of Skinny Brew, loyal customer price or retail price is $164, right? Because they're $82 a bag. So they're going to get 2. If it was just normal loyal customer pricing, it would be 49 and 49 is 98. So it would be $98, right? But it's pick 2 pricing, so it's 59. So they're saving whatever the difference between 59 and 98 is. Make sense? So I give them, I say, okay, it retails for X amount. You're going to get it for $59, which includes the additional discount of whatever the difference between 59 and 98 is. Make sense? Because they're getting that additional discount from the sale. Okay.
Okay, I'm about to drop the one that I've been using.
Yeah, please do.
So I use that one right there. Whenever it's a package of 3 or more products, I've been saying, like whenever they say, yeah, that sounds good, I say, okay, give me just a few minutes. Let me see how cheap I can get that for you. And then I just fill in the blanks.
Love
like
that.
whatever the prices are.
Love that so much. Very good. Okay. Everybody feel like they at least know how to create a folder and like subfolders and buttons within either Bliss or WordBoard? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes. Thank you for being such an enthusiastic head nodder, Carmen. You get an award. 4 gold stars for Carmen. Pearlie, you good? Kind of. Okay, we can chat later. Keep working with it and we can chat later. Kristen, I feel like you had it early on. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it all sorted out, but yeah, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. And like I said, we can drop some screenshots in the chat or I'll create like a big feed and we can drop some screenshots of like how the different categories are laid out in Bliss. And then like I can show you like what my little keyboard looks like whenever what am I even trying to say? Whenever like it's laid out, because that's how my folders are. So that you can see like however you want to organize it, however it makes sense for you. But I highly suggest doing PDT folder, HAP folder, product folder, some sort of pricing or closing it folder, and then like a follow-up folder, because those are the things that we use every day. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop the recording and then I'm going to let y'all stay on and work. I am going to log out. I'll make Madison or somebody the host and y'all can stay on and work and keep building. I've got another Zoom that I'm 45 minutes late for. So I love y'all. This is going to be a game changer.